Hello, 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 hello. Facebook better not cut me off because I do own the rights of that music. How about that? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. How are you? I've been doing lives and talking all day. It is an exciting day. I am flabbergasted that I am here with you. I am in awe that you have joined me. If you are here live, you're going to click hashtag live, or you're going to put hashtag live, excuse me. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay, it doesn't matter. Show your love, wave your hand. Welcome to the Spiritual Awakening live TV show. Even though it's live for me, hopefully people start coming in more live than the replays, but hey, it is what it is. I'm excited to be here today. This show is brand new. If you were directed here because of something else that I said, I thank you for joining me. If you saw this post somewhere on Facebook or Instagram or wherever it was, I thank you for joining me. If I told you about it and you joined me, I thank you. So I am your girl, Coach Tanya. I am the host of today's event, and I do this every Wednesday at 12 noon. I definitely apologize for running a little late today. For some reason, my phone would not allow me to get on my camera, so I had to restart it. So that I do apologize for. But next Wednesday, we will be here on time. So I will be here on time. Hopefully, you guys will be here on time with me. I'm the founder of Transformational Coaching Services, as well as the Trauma Recovery Room. And I am a spiritual awakening life coach, as well as transformational life coach. What I do is I help people to get through their spiritual awakening process. Many times people don't even know what that is. Looks like depression and just the enemy attacking you, so to speak. But I help you to get through your spiritual awakening process. I help you to understand what it's all about, to see you through it successfully so that you can begin to transition your mindset, transition your life, and to walk into your true purpose. Now, today's topic is absolutely gorgeous and relative to the spiritual awakening process. It's actually one of the stages, and I'll absolutely go through all of the stages, but this particular one is where a lot of people are at now. It's called the dark night of the soul. And this particular stage of the of the spiritual awakening process is one where yourself is not, I don't want to say attacked, but it is definitely being challenged. The person that you currently are versus who you used to be when you were first created, your intended creation, versus who you need to be. All of that, the past, the present, and the future are combined, and the dark night of the soul helps you as your messenger to help you to elevate yourself to the next level of your life. It is, again, one of the stages of the spiritual awakening process. And what the dark night of the soul is, it is definitely an eye opener. It is a method for spirit, for source, for the universe, for the creator to wake you up. Again, the spiritual awakening process is that entire process from life to when you get to that place of understanding your awakening. I can say death. From life to death is the entire spiritual awakening process. It just depends on what phase or what stage you're going to be in or stuck in determines what your everyday life is like. But back to the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is definitely a spiritual, energetic messenger sent from the creator who knew you had an intended source of being, an intended way of being when you were put on this earth. Now, we experience many things in our lives that take us away from that particular intention, that divine intention that is true. And we also experience a soulful journey that many of us are afraid to tap into, but so many others of us are not. So we tap into what that message is, which is it is time to let go of what no longer serves you. It is time to let go of the toxicity in your life. It is time to release yourself from your past and walk in the elevation of your future. Your present determines what path you're going to go down. Are you going to stay stuck in your past, or are you going to elevate to your future? The dark night of the soul is a question or a prayer, I can say, answered, because somewhere along your journey, you have said enough is enough. You have claimed your victory, which is by birthright, that you live a life full of freedom, freedom to love, freedom to be loved, freedom to enjoy the blessings of bountiness of money, finances, and good health. You have a birthright to live an abundant life. And when you allow, or I would say not allow, because what happens to us as children, I won't say that. What happens to us as children, we don't allow, it just happens. But understand this, it happens for a specific and a divine reason. Every person has a different challenge that they're to overcome or to work through or to understand throughout their lifespan here on this earth. The dark night of the soul, when your soul says it is time for you to do this, it is sick and tired of you running from it. It is sick and tired of you not understanding what the purpose of it is here on this earth, because you were not born to just wake up, go to work, go to school, do homework, cook dinner. There's more to life than that. You have a soul intended purpose. That's why when you pass away physically, your soul and your essence and your energy still remains, because your soul serves a purpose. Many people don't understand that purpose. Many people don't walk in that purpose, but that's what I help you to do. And that's what the dark night of the soul teaches you, how to walk in that purpose. It reminds you of what that purpose is, I should say. It reveals to those who have not understood that their process to living is tied to this soul purpose. You are here specifically for this reason. It is time for you to figure out what that is. That's what the dark night of the soul is. That's what the dark night of the soul does. It helps you to figure out what your soul purpose in this life is. It is a reminder, a wake-up call. And again, it's one of the stages of the spiritual awakening process. It is the part where everything that is dark about your life, it is the part that everything, that the root cause of everything is exposed. All of the shadows. It becomes the situation or the season of your life where your light is shined upon you, because it's where you are grafted, or what's the word I want to use? It's where you're pruned. It's where you're stripped. It's where you're created. All of you that does not belong, that does not need to be there anymore, that no longer serves that purpose, because you understand your childhood, that first part of your life served its purpose. So you can no longer be angry or upset at what happened, because that was the purpose. The dark night of the soul shows you, now that you've understood that, you've begun your spiritual awakening process. Let me take you to the next part, which is cleansing your spirit and your soul of everything that does not belong. Cleansing, purification, recreation. It is everything. That's why you lost your job. That's why your husband cheated on you. That's why he got another woman pregnant. That's why you lost your best friend for 20 years. That's why your hair is falling out. That's why you're depressed. That's why you're losing weight. That's why your business won't take off. That's why. Because it is time for your light to be shined on you. It is time for you to take yourself to the next dimension. And you only get to do that because the dark night of the soul is tired of you not choosing to do it on your own. It is time for you to elevate to the next level. How old are you? What's your age? Look up the relevance of your age. If you're a woman and you're 46, that's an important age. If you're a man and you're 33, that's an important age. Look those years up. If you don't understand where you need to be, if you don't get why you're here on this earth, if you don't understand your why, your purpose here What are you here for? I've been battling that question for the past 2 years. Spiritual awakening will get you to that place where you ask yourself, why are you here? I had to ask myself, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, why am I here? Does source take you out when you don't answer that question or you don't give it the right answer? Because you have a choice. And I can absolutely say, I ain't ready to leave this motherfucker. I got much to do. And I've had many situations where my life could have been taken. Recently, the past 2 years, 2 or 3 of them. I've survived COVID 3 times. That's 3 times I could have been out of here. 2 car accidents, but one of them I could have been toe up. The other one was minor. But still I can't even say minor because a fender of another vehicle that was an accident before me flew into my vehicle. So there are 2 opportunities right there my life could have been taken. That's not even including the abusive relationship I just left. The night before we separated, there was knives and guns involved. My life could have been. It's too many times when my life has been spared. God damn it. And I understand that was for a reason. So everything I went through in the first part of my life, it served a purpose for the second part of my life. And if I don't want to walk into that purpose, what am I here for? What are you here for? What is the first part of your life that you've accomplished? And if you haven't answered that question, get to answering it because it's something you still need to do. How old are you? Look at your age. See what you got going on. No, you don't know when you up out of here, but look at your age and see your marking place of spiritual elevation or destination. Many people that leave here before 30, gifted people. Look back at your history, any history. If they were 30 years old or less, guess what? They were real magnificent people. But then you look at the other people. And I'm not saying be scared that when you turn 33, 46, and 60, none of that. But understand that you are here for a specific amount of time. And if you do not serve your purpose, what are you here for? The dark night of the soul allows you to understand that thinking. It gets you to see what are you here for. It allows you the privilege to explore what you're here for. To know what you're like. I know what my life's mission is. It's to help 1 million minds transform into the truth of who they really are. Guess what? It took me 45 years to figure it out. To figure it out to where I can say it like that. My personal life's mission is to transform at least 1 million minds into the truth of who they really are. But you know what I had to do first? Discover the truth of who I really was. Because you shall not dare teach anything to anybody that you do not know yourself. It will never succeed, and I tried, trust me. There is a purpose in your essence. Find out what it is. You have a specific reason. Every breath you take is specific. Every step you take specific. Every move you make specific. You have a specific purpose here. Figure out what it is if you do not know. And if you know and you ain't doing nothing about it, shame on you. And trust me, shame on me. I've been a shame on me for too damn long, and no more shame on me because I will be 46 in a few months. And I proclaim the victory of my mindset. I know where I'm headed. I know what I want. And I will no longer allow what was my purpose to be a determination of what will be my purpose. Notice how I said that. So I won't allow what happened to me affect me now or the thought process that creates my future. Because what I want tomorrow, I implant in the universe today. And I no longer walk in that path of recreating my past by speaking on it today. I stand before you and I ask you and I challenge you for Emotional Wellness Wednesday. Challenge yourself. Why do you have the fear that you have? Why do you fear life? Why do you fear life? Why do you fear being you? What is it that's keeping you from being you? Why do you hide you from the world? The dark night of the soul is that dark part of yourself, which is you hiding yourself from the world and you hiding yourself from yourself and you hiding yourself from source. The dark night of the soul pushes that part of you into the light. It makes you be who you're supposed to be. It shows you through the creation of your experiences. It snatches you from things that no longer serve a purpose. And it could be something that you thought was good. You could have just lost a good husband of 25 years. But guess what? That 25 years, if you look back, wasn't so good after all. It might have appeared good. It might have appeased as good. It might have been contented as good, if that's a word, contented, I don't know. But you were content with it being good. But you knew somewhere deep inside of you that there was more. And the dark night of the soul heard that knowledge within. That's that inner knowledge. The dark night of the soul. Listen to the dark night of the soul. It's the soul. The darkness in the soul. It's time to get it out. So all of those things that you were embarrassed about, you were ashamed of, you don't like talking about, you like to run from, you like to hide and cower behind. Those things are what the dark night of the soul want you to get rid of. Those things are where the light will shine. That's why everything that deals with those things are being exposed to you right now. There's a level of love that you need that your mate is not giving you. And you know it. There's somebody else out there that's got it. And hell, it could be you that's got it. Maybe it's a time for you to embrace you. Maybe these past 25 years, you've forgotten about you. Maybe you've ignored the fact that you need you and you need aspects fed to you. And this man or this woman didn't give it to you. But it was good, though. Maybe you're trying to start a business and it's not taking off the ground because your mindset is not taking off the ground. Your spirit has not taken off the ground. Them dark boulders that are holding you down will never be released as long as you keep holding them. The dark night of the soul comes to give you the strength to let them go because you begin to see that it is that which is weighing you down. So the dark night of the soul is your eye opener, your spirit message eye opener. It is your soul awakener. The spiritual awakening process is massively important and dependent upon the dark night of the soul because you shall never awaken if you continue to stay in your dark mindset, in your dark space, and in your dark place. The dark night of the soul strips you of everything that's stripping you from your purpose. So it may seem as if it was good, but it was not. Because deep down inside, your soul knew that your conscious mind knew that it wasn't good. So since you were afraid to admit that your marriage was not fulfilling you like it should, or that business is not taking off because your mindset is so distorted it can't, or because you're at a job, because you're stuck, because you don't feel like you can do better. Let me tell you, the dark night of the soul will shine a light on that false belief. It will shine a light on what it is that you need. It will shine a light on the path that you need to be on, and it will push you to that path. So if you are struggling with what is going on around you, if you're trying to identify if you're having a spiritual awakening process, I challenge you today. I challenge you today. I challenge you today. Let's get you clear on exactly what it is that you're going through, what stage you are in the spiritual awakening. And I guarantee you, love, if you are here, it's probably the dark night of the soul, because that is my specialty. I do the others, but this is my specialty, because I want to get you clear first on what the dark night of the soul is. Okay, sorry about that. I was typing. So first, we're going to get you clear on what the dark night of the soul is. You're going to gain an understanding of the process or the stages of the spiritual awakening process. I'm inviting you today to go ahead and book you a free 60-minute virtual clarity call. On that clarity call, again, you're going to get clear on what it is that you're going through now, and you're going to get clear on the path that you need to take from here. So it is definitely a good decision for you to make. You've gone ahead and invested in this call, to this live today. You've invested in yourself thus far, and it didn't take but $10. This call is free. I have multiple programs and courses and workshops that you are guaranteed to utilize and to bring forth the dark night of the soul's information that is being revealed to you. Okay, and then I went ahead and did my appointments, and it says C page, but it's services. I need an assistant. I am manifesting an assistant. I need a team that's going to be able to do this for me. I need the universe to release that from my vortex and send me a team that I have to manifest and help me assist my classes so that they can go better and smoother. I do release that, and I thank you, Spirit, Divine One, for allowing me to have that birthright, which is being able to maintain the best for myself and my clients at the highest capacity we reach and we strive for. So I thank you for the releasing of my team. I thank you. So that is a prayer and a mantra that you would do for anything that you need to get through. So again, on this call, and for my appointments and services, and again, it's appointments and services, not C page, but you can book courses and workshops and go virtually right then and there. You can do anything you need to do on that particular page. It's all instant. It's digital. It's already down there and available for you. So you definitely want to check out both of these websites. But trust me, beloved, get on this phone call. You want to get on a call. You want to get on a call, because I can definitely lead you down the path of least resistance. I can guarantee you that you're going to see a transition and a shift in your mindset and in your life. Change your mind, change your life. That is all I have for today. This is your girl, Coach Tanya. I will see you next week if you pay your $10 on the Spiritual Awakening Live TV show. I love you guys. I will see you next week.